In the studio, Gemini Orleans. Hi, Gemini.
Boss, greetings.
Hey, man. How you
Everything
doing?
cool?
Yeah, greetings. I'm
Long
breathing.
Straight. We thank God, man. We thank God.
Forgive me, the voice is a bit corrupt.
Understandable. You're the hottest thing in town
It's
right
corrupted.
You the sport there, every morning.
Charlie,
so it's
Charlie, no be
understandable.
small.
Straight up.
By the high grace of God. High grace of God.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thanks, man.
Where have you been?
I've been around.
I haven't seen you. I haven't
in
seen you.
ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I saw, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
About 2 years, about a year or two.
Yeah,
ago,
2 years.
Well, what's been going on with you?
Well, I've been cooking the album, your timing is perfect. Basically, I've been cooking the album, trying to shoot videos. We released the first single, Fiona, featuring Kelvin Boy.
Great song.
Thank you.
Great song.
Shot by Salifu Abdul Hafiz.
Hafiz is a great guy.
Yeah,
man.
he is. Shouts to him. It was produced by Keezy, dope, Hammer Boy, mix mastered. Then we moved on and released the second single, featuring Jay DeRuby, Tempted.
Okay.
That was also produced by Keezy, Hammer Boy. Big up Jay DeRuby. That was shot by KP Salon. And then we subsequent, so I went to Europe. When I came back, I shot Communicate, and we released it, the video on my birthday last year. That was the third single of the album. Then we released Change Your Style when I was in Europe. That's just me. I had the opportunity to promote it there. I met Common, played it to him. And then I was like, when I come back, I have to release the album. So I set the date, or we set the date for 2nd February. And then we dropped the album 2nd February. So
Wow.
we've been working.
Then you've been busy.
Quite.
Wow, I see. Your name was Gemini. All of a sudden, there's an Orleans attached. Or it's always been Gemini Orleans?
Yeah, it's always been Gemini Orleans. It's just that everybody calls me Gemini. And that's the problem we always have, because the name is Gemini Orleans, but when they address you, it's Gemini. So they want to write it Gemini, what sounds best to them, which is understandable, but the name has always been Gemini Orleans.
But Gemini, is that your real name?
So now I emphasize, no, that's my star sign now, actually.
Mr. Star. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Star sign.
So,
Gemini. Gemini is what do they represent?
we have a dual personality, the twin personality. So
Oh, let me check. There was something I saw earlier this morning on a lady's status.
about Geminis.
It wasn't just about Geminis, but it was purely about it was about stars,
Okay.
star signs,
Right.
and they were interesting. Very interesting.
People actually, what is it, astrology or astronomy, whatever. People actually study it. People, it's like a religion to people. Some people believe. I don't.
Unfortunately, you didn't meet. You didn't meet the Don. The Don.
What's it?
Don Chega, Prince Chega.
Nah.
The Don is he loves those things.
Okay.
I don't know if he wants to be an astrologist or something.
Man, I don't know. But yeah, I mean.
And Mark Okrekumante is also into that.
I see.
But for me,
Well, they'll tell you to read.
each time they come up with those things, man, wait.
Yeah, that's cool. Everybody in their own.
So you guys are the twin. When you say the twin, like what? This moment you're fine, the next moment you switched.
No, I mean, for me, it makes sense because I'm Gemini the artist, and then I'm Victor the individual. So that's my dual personality.
But why didn't you just keep Gemini? I just think Gemini Orleans.
That's the thing, because it's always been Gemini Orleans, but you are used to hearing Gemini, first off. Secondly, it's easier to Google Gemini Orleans and then it goes directly to me. When you Google Gemini, it's
Okay,
broad.
okay,
So
I get it.
yeah, that's very ambiguous.
Was it affecting you earlier?
Yeah, that's the thing, because it was always Gemini Orleans, but they won't write it.
Okay.
They write Gemini. So now we insist that, you know what, you have to add Orleans because it leaves it very
No, I get it. Because
generalized.
yesterday, when the artwork came, I heard your manager insisted that there must be an Orleans attached
That's right.
to it. Wow.
I insisted.
Oh, you? So it was you.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay, so your song, Fiona, man, I like it.
Bless
I
you.
like it. But it looks as if you slowed down. I mean, you're known to be one of the, as I introduced you earlier, one of the fastest rappers in Africa, man. What happened?
I'm the dopest rapper, and being the dopest rapper, you should be able to rap slow, fast, anyway. And that's the thing, because people that say I slow down or I rap slow now, it's kind of weird, because my albums I used to drop, that means they never listen to the albums.
Okay.
Because the songs, they vary with style, and I don't always rap slow, I don't always rap fast, I don't always rap English, sometimes Pidgin, sometimes Ghana. So it's just the versatility in me. And I think it's high time people listen to the album and then know how broad of an artist I can be and versatile I can be with regards to style, and the fact that it doesn't have to be fast before it's Gemini. You know, Fiona is an example. Before Fiona, there were other songs, Gangsta Die, I'll Do, Don't Do wasn't fast. A couple of other ones. So, yeah. And they should, I mean, when you listen to Your Timing Is Perfect, this album, you would get a whole, it's like a reflection of my past and then a projection of my future. So you get the whole embodiment of me, and you know where this is going. You know?
Speaking of attention, that people don't really pay attention to your albums and your works.
Right.
Have you noticed it?
Yeah.
What seems to be the problem?
Problem I say would be definitely language, in the sense that because my rap is predominantly English. So, and then it's not radio friendly, not in the sense of explicit content, but in the sense of playlists, DJs and their playlists. And so let me put it this way: the market is driven to one kind of music, and that's mainstream music, and therefore there's no market, or there's no attention for art. So it's all about what can make us money, what can get us the listeners. It's the business side, which makes sense. But in total, that's what I realized. I realized that because I was more of the art person, and it didn't mean to me much that they want to dance, so just do only dance songs. And that's why the album, I mix it up. So I think that's where the lack of attention comes from. And then it also has to do with, because it's tedious promo, especially because, it's easy to promote don't get me wrong, promotion is not easy generally, but it's easier to promote a song that's in Chi, generally in Ghana, than a song that's in English or a song that's in another language apart from Chi. Not to say there have been big songs that have been in other languages, but predominantly are kind of spoken in almost every region, or every region as an option, main option.
I understand you, but not entirely.
Right.
The reason is Jay-Z, his music is here. Davido, his music is here. Tiwa Savage. All of these people are singing in English, predominantly. Their songs are in English, just as you said. So why are they blowing up here? You mentioned presenters. Yeah, in a way, I agree with you. So why must language be the problem?
I should be asking you guys, because why is it that I do the same, but you play Jay-Z and not play me? That's the question. So for me, it's more of, this market is driven to more of quantity than quality. And so where quantity is predominant, it becomes the new quality. So it's not about, let's go check this guy out. I love his works. He's dope. You should hear his album. It's like a movie, blah, blah. Nah, what can make us dance? Yo, let's go here. Let's go. So, and you can't blame them, because it's the playlist that's on radio. And that's what they get. They're fed what they want. And what they want is to dance. And that's what I'm saying. We lack the art part of loving music. People love music just to get happy. But I know people that listen and they're like, yo, if only people understand what you said here. This is dope. You put a lot of thought into it. That's quality as against quantity. I'm not doing it because you want to or you have to hear it. I'm doing it because it's an art and I've mastered it. So for me, it's more of the market wanting quantity than quality. And where quantity is predominant, it becomes the new quality.
Don't you think that because of these kind of explanations that may have comforted you, is the reason you are not putting too much effort into that? Because you think that, oh man, I'm the dopest rapper, I put out great stuff, yet they are not paying attention. I've had fewer recommendations, and better still, they are not accepting it. But hey, I comfort myself with the fact that I have all of these qualities. Right. Don't you think so?
That's how you would see it, but for me, it's more of.
I'm not seeing it. I'm asking. I mean, based on your explanation.
That's how your interpretation. But for me, it has to do more with my direction. So my direction doesn't change because of a trend. That's just me.
Is that not the reason you are suffering?
I'm not suffering.
Your music, I beg your pardon.
Well, that's the reason my music is not mainstream in Ghana yet. But that's because there's seasons, there's eras, there's paradigm shifts. When we started doing the rap thing, when I dropped jamming and things 2010, 2011, nobody was really, some of us paved the way for songs like Grind It, yeah, because we started it. So what I'm saying is, it will get to a point they'll have no option than to buy into it. But at the end of the day, for me, it's more about sticking to my craft and my art and what I believe in. It. I have a global goal, and for me, nothing breaks me. It doesn't break me that attention span is suffering now, or getting mainstream music is because it's just an era where everybody is doing a certain type of music, and it's not like I can do it. I do it, but I stick to me. And for me, it's just about timing. You know, timing is God's time is the time. So it's like perfection comes with timing. You know, and, I mean, I'm doing it for a lifetime. So what's the big deal? You know. Question would be, why don't you guys play some of these songs, and you rather play Jay-Z and make Jay-Z bigger here?
Have you ever heard me play Jay-Z?
I'm just saying. No, I'm generalizing. You understand?
Well, then,
the media.
The answer must rather come when you say you're generalizing. Then it must be a general question that demands a general answer. But for me,
you are the point of contact, so I'm just having a discussion.
Then I'm the wrong person to ask the question.
Okay.
I'm the wrong person to ask the question. However, how have you made this album available?
Oh yeah, it's available on Bootplay, Aftown, Spotify, Amazon.
How have you made it available?
How have I made it available? So we did a online release, and we've activated with radio promo. We're doing a radio tour. So
but you've never been here.
Say again?
You've never been here.
Yeah, that's another discussion because getting on Hitz FM is a problem.
Why is it a problem? You're here, Gemini.
Yeah, but we've been trying.
I'm family.
I know, but
so why haven't you been here? Now you're here blaming radio presenters and DJs, asking questions about why they don't put your songs on rotation. Right. Meanwhile, you've not availed yourself.
Because we've been trying to get booked on Hitz FM.
But must you book it, Gemini?
No, I'm trying to go through the hierarchy. That's me.
Don't make me curse, man. But I'm your guy. You have my number. Call me. Yo, Andy. Yo, what's up? I have an album.
But that's the problem. Why can't my manager go through the normal structures? Why does it always have to be who you know?
No.
Why can't it be?
No.
Yeah.
No. That's why we create relationships.
I understand.
If I need you to feature on my album,
straight up,
on my song, I may call your manager, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But yo, even if your manager is delaying, I'll call you. Yo, Gemini, I need you on the track. Come on here.
I got you.
That's it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
I need Sarkodie, I need Shatawale, I need Stombo. It's just a phone call away.
Yeah.
I need you. Yeah. Phone call. Adam. Call. I mean, ask them. When Adam needed me, he just called. Yo, what's up? Bro, where you there?
Yeah.
And I drove to wherever he was.
I was there.
You remember?
I remember.
So come over, man. Now you're blaming people. I'm very shocked.
No, I'm not blaming. Not in the sense of blaming, but for me, you want to tell something?
No. Go ahead. They will soon pinch you. You know?
So, I mean, I'm just being. I feel like we should be able to.
Andy.
Oh, why do you cut him?
I'm just asking. Good morning.
Good morning.
Does he listen to Hitz FM?
Well, Gemini.
Occasionally.
Oh, okay. So occasionally when you listen, your song is not on rotation. But when you are not listening, your song is being played.
Say again?
I'm saying your songs are being played.
On Hitz FM.
Yes.
I didn't say my songs are not being played on Hitz FM. I said songs like the one in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get me?
Because we play the songs, but
Oh,
you,
I
the
know you
artist,
play the
you don't
song.
listen. Oh.
I know you play the song.
You don't listen
When they-
until somebody DM you, or you want the DJ playing the song to screenshot and send it to you. But if you don't listen and appreciate them, how would you know they are doing good work?
Did you hear the question I asked you? Why don't they play these kind? The one in the back. I know
Because
they
they
play Fiona
play
and
them.
Tempted. They don't, bro.
But occasionally,
Bro, I listen.
and occasionally you listen.
I listen. No, I have people who listen as well because
That is what I'm saying.
no, but
You are not
so how am I
getting the
supposed
right
to
to
listen
report.
to every radio station at the same time?
Oh, so you have your preference.
It's not preference.
No,
It's not aspect of
really.
preference. Be constructive. Listen, it's not
Oh,
about.
I'm not destructive.
No, see, I asked them why not these because I listen
They
to Hitz
play
FM.
them.
I've never.
Bedash is one guy who plays those songs.
He plays mine. I'm talking about me.
No. Bedash, I said they play your song. You said you are not talking about your song.
Oh, listen. They play Fiona and others. That's different from this.
I think he was asking why we don't play songs like Catch 22, right?
but
Is
that's
that what
my
you asked?
album.
Is that what
Yeah,
you asked?
But
Yeah.
you play I'll Do, Don't Do. And that was back to my point that I was stating that because that's what the people, the masses, they want to dance. They want.
Andy,
so you
it
give-
was Renee, DJ Renee,
Yeah, Renee.
who got me to appreciate her songs.
Okay.
Sunday afternoon, right? And then the other DJ, the one who is part of the
Icon?
No,
No.
Daybreak the afternoon shift.
No, fantastic.
The
No.
the Bole.
Yawuzi, okay.
Ah, yeah.
You get me? So if you don't get time to appreciate it, you won't know.
But for me, I think I've
That's
heard.
not the point.
Hey, well,
your
that's
song
fine.
all the time.
All right, so you
No,
you
not my song.
The
You are
hip-hop,
getting me.
They play it.
They play hip hop.
All the time.
but it's all right. No, you were on the floor. You were saying something before you.
Yeah, and Nick and
I lost
Pucho
my-
too.
What?
You lost his thoughts.
Yeah.
That's my train of thought.
All right, now let me read some of the comments that are coming in. F. Franklin Jr. says, and the Dusty interview with Gemini Orleans is wow. My guy Gemini is keeping it real. I really like this guy. Just that his time no come yet. And his style of music is second to none. He's like Lionel Messi. Just as he doesn't show mess. He doesn't show mercy. Wow. That's nice. I like that. Dexman Frimpong says, Andy, please ask Gemini about him meeting American superstar Common. Should we expect some collaboration? Okay. Freaks Empire says, good morning, Grandpa. I don't really understand what he's saying because we all know Sarkodie raps in Chi. And see where he is now. And I don't think DJs play only Chi songs. Since my opinion, I think all is about branding and seriousness. Thank you. Pascal says, Gemini best rapper in Africa. And they ask him if he's still with Bevu Music. Tune Talk Media says, Gemini would have been one of the best if he switched the style long ago. The hardcore rap entered his head too much. Even as Azonto days when E.L. Sarkodie and others were rocking danceable tunes, dude was still below the belt. Sometimes following trend is good. Below the belt, there be some kind of...
In your opinion. now.
but below the belt... At I Am Taban says, please tell Gemini Honest to do the verse on Gangsta Die. I love that jam. It says, he's one of my favorite and dope fastest rappers from the times of I'll Do. Mad love. Okay. Okay. So that'll be with some of the... Okay. Pandora 7 says, Andy, please tell Gemini, say, me, the whole Ghana being fan pass. This video is in November this year, and people still ask if it's new track. I say, bro, this is one of the greatest rap albums in Ghana. If Eminem no day, he day. Yeah, I like that. Ziggy says the guy's dope. Ask him, are we getting something from him and Sarkodie? Mr. Music says Gemini is the best ever. If he was in US, like he'll be like Jay-Z. At cousin _ son, he says Gemini in style be too hard. I think he should have come catchy hooks. He should have some catchy hooks to make it more appealing to the bigger market, like Manifest has done. If he still wants to go hardcore, then there should be something unique he's communicating. Okay. Well, last two said that's our superstar right in the studio. Sakuma no miss you, bro. One serious rapper Ghana has ever had. Now, this guy's got all these catchy hooks. Listen to Fiona. It's good. Don't you think that there's a perception out there that you are too hardcore?
Yeah, that's why I said they don't listen to the previous albums, and I understand because it has to do with from the beginning when I did my survey about 3 years ago. it was more. I realized it was the language, even though people speak English, but like oh Gemini, oh, yeah, but for some or you know something like that, and not stigmatized, but I just feel like it's something I had to go through to get to where I'm going. You know, so for me, but when I asked you that question, I generalized it. I didn't talk about hits.
No, it's all right. It's all
yeah,
right, I
so
understand.
no, I want him to cool down. You
No,
know?
it's all right.
But with regards to perception, yeah, there's a perception now that Gemini is hardcore, and he only tongue twist. Man, come on. Even after Fiona attempted it, they say, oh, he tongue twists too much. He raps fast too much. Really? You know, so it's, you know. Yeah.
How do you change that perception?
It's time, you know, it's a matter of time. Just keep grinding, keep pushing, keep promoting. That's why I dropped the album. For me, it's a process. You know, it's a process. So, yeah.
You asked him to cool down, eh? Okay. It's about to get hotter. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right. So you met with an American rapper. Come on.
Right.
How did you get that plug?
So one of my fiance is close to is a friend to his DJ.
Okay.
So his DJ wanted to meet me because he had heard about me. So through meeting me, we got the chance to come on backstage, shared a few ideas, thoughts with him, shared my music with him. Told him he had to come to Ghana, because he told me he had heard about the Year of Return.
Yeah, return.
Yeah, he had got an invitation, so he's trying to fix it in his schedule, and he's always talking about representing Africa, but he hasn't had the chance. He's only been to South Africa. He feels ashamed. I'm like, he needs to come to Ghana. I would offer to host
The
him.
motherland.
Yeah, and he's like, cool. He's gonna do that. Let's, and he encouraged me. He's like, don't ever stop. You're dope. Don't ever stop. You have it. And I feel you. You're determined. Keep pushing. You're dope. And let's do something. So that's how we met, and that's how it went down.
Wow. So is there going to be a collaboration anywhere?
Yeah. So what happened was because he was on tour.
Okay.
He was on tour. So we tried to lock that in, but he was moving from country to country. So, and I had to drop the album. So we're still looking forward to it in the future. We still have the connections.
Wow, I see. Are you still cool with Adam?
Very cool. That's my bro for life. That's my G. I was at his house 3 days ago. Yeah, that's my family. Yeah.
Is he on the album?
Nah, he's not.
Why?
Well, the song that he's on that was supposed to make it onto the album didn't. So, yeah, probably another album. I guess.
He ball?
Oh, why you go ball?
Oh, but me, I like I go ball. If I put me on, nah.
And you know the funny thing, because even he didn't know I was dropping the album. So he was like, bro, I love the album because I'm always close to you. And I never got the chance to hear it. And I didn't know you were dropping it. And so I feel him, I'm like, yeah, bro, it was deliberate.
And that must been your brother.
Yo, that's my G.
Seeing him get to the top and where you are, I'm not saying you're way beneath, but looking at him and he keeps going and going and going,
Yeah.
do you get frustrated sometimes?
Subconsciously, because the environment just makes you understand that, oh man, you're not accepted like he is. So, but consciously, I always wake up to it like, hey, stay focused. This is what you want to do. Stay focused. Stay focused. So yeah, the pressure does come in.
What do you do when it comes?
I mean, I hit the studio and record songs like Catch 22. I record songs like Thank Jah with Yapuno on the album, and Akablay, big up Akablay, man. The strings on that
Super
track was dope.
amazing.
Yeah, big up
talent.
P Wizzle for the production as well. So yeah, I just put it into my music. It's part of the art.
What has been your most challenging moment as an artist?
Moment. Oh, that's deep. Moment. Man, I have to scrape through my moment. You're restricting it to a moment.
Okay, if it's difficult for you times, like these are challenging times, man, yo.
I'll say when I released the Dopest Rapper 2 album. Yeah, the Dopest Rapper 2 album. After that, Yo, and I got really sick, so I was off for a while. Yeah. Well, because it's back and forth, you know, it's at every point. That's why when you said moments, because there's been times, and then you go through it, and then you surpass, and then, you know, so I don't know. It's just obstacles you have to face all the time. Even with this promo, you know, we have to face the challenge of, okay, resources, restricted resources. We have to be, you know, opportunity cost. So we have to make choices that will forgo others. And, you know, it's just challenges all through and I don't see it stopping. It's even at the helm of your, you know, career, your highest peak, you're still going to have challenges. It's just that it's going to be proportional. Sorry.
Do you feel rejected by the industry?
Rejected is harsh. I feel like there's only a spotlight. The industry makes room for spotlights, so there's no room for others to be shown on. There's no light for others. It's just one room and everybody is trying to get in, but everybody doesn't do the same kind of music. So why is everybody trying to go through the same door? So that's not rejection. That's just a limitation, I guess. And it's up to you to either switch or use it to your advantage, or just build your craft and build your audience, build your space, and give it time.
What about artists? Well, when you try to reach out to them, or when you reach out to them for records or features, do they turn their backs on you?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, yeah. But not. You see, that's also harsh, because usually it's some of them. With some, it's more of a busy schedule, and with others, it's just, you know, it just doesn't happen. So me, I feel like maybe it's not the time. You know.
Do they give reasons?
Those that give reasons, you know, usually.
Okay, so what do they say?
Schedule. Like maybe, you know, I'm quite busy now. I go travel when I come back, blah blah blah. You know, when they come back, try to hit them up. They're busy, or numbers changed. Like, it happens. So yeah, it's normal.
What are some notable names?
Nah, it wouldn't be prudent to expose, and that's because it could happen, and I can't speak for them until they give me their side of the story. But I just take it like, okay, maybe it's not the time, but they may have tangible reasons. But on other occasions, you can just tell, man, they don't want to do it.
You have a song with Sarkodie yet?
On this album or
No.
new? Nah,
Never.
All the songs we have together was way back.
How about Manifest?
Nah.
Have you reached out to them?
Yeah, for songs. Yeah.
And they didn't do it?
No, they never got back. They do well. You know, you follow up, and then I go do them, and then it doesn't happen. So
You know the reason I'm asking, right?
nah.
No, because when there was I don't want to call it beef, but you know, the back and forth with Sarkodie and Manifest.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
And then you put out a record. Now the outro,
Ceasefire.
You mentioned that, but you guys, I mean,
Go
we're
do
reaching
my
out.
verses and stop. Yeah.
You have reached out to you guys
Yeah,
for features, if you don't mind me, but you had time to go to the studio and record.
Yeah.
I remember those were your words.
Yeah, because at that time, yeah, I had sent them songs and no feedback. Yeah, at that time, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget them. And let's please come.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy. I've been looking at him, and normally when people are talking, I look at their emotions, and you could see that there's one fine talent, but he's been left alone to struggle for his own survival. It's unfortunate. I got to know him through Adam. Yeah, very long time ago. And sometimes I ask about him. So where is he? And Odishi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are talents that if we support, we can export them. Even if we don't need them, we can export them. Even if we don't need them. Because if you look at the style he does, You see, I believe in time, and some people sometimes wait and their time never comes. You know, so it depends on how you position yourself. I see you as a very talented young man. You know what you are about. You are very articulate. You know, you are very focused. But the problem is the songs that you do. You were talking about the people not giving you the attention. In Ghana, I say it will take time for people to fully appreciate people like you. But if you are to water it down a bit, dilute it a bit. The last time I spoke to Flo Kingston, he said that, Nana, hey, who trick winter man, you're cool. You know, yes, because you are good. We know. But it gets to a point that you don't need to prove to the world that you are good. You know, just influence them. I don't know how you see what I'm saying. You know, you are good. You don't need to prove to anybody again that, yeah, when it comes to rap, you are there. Those who know you, that you are very tight when it comes to your craft and everything. So why don't you consider doing a bit of commercial songs? You know, so that, you know, the larger people can jump to it.
Yeah,
I, for one, I love...
commercial songs.
Yeah,
I
that's the
love,
thing,
but
like-
you see, well,
Perception.
I for
Like
one...
which one?
Eh?
Like which one?
Oh, like the Fiona we just played.
Oh, Fiona, me, I know the feel. So for me, you know, the commercial song for me.
Ah, the fact that you don't feel it.
No. But like commercial songs, naturally, you don't do hustle to jump on them because they've looked at the market, they've done their research, they know what the market wants, and they dish it to the market.
So
You-
every
you get me?
commercial song blows up.
Not every commercial song blows
so-
up. But then again, if you do correct market research, you would have an idea of the direction to go. Because listening to some of your songs, when I was just coming, I was just saying that, oh, this guy is talented, but he's within the wrong geographical boundaries. Yes, because your talent, okay, this is
Yeah, so back to what I was saying. I think that, you see, with people like you should get management who can market you outside Ghana the more. Yeah, because it looks as if you will be easily accepted. As Don was saying, geographical location, it plays a vital role. That is why somebody like Atongo Simba wouldn't waste his energy, you know, in Ghana trying to please people and all these things. Now the Reales, the
Aisuba.
Kenaisuba and all these people, they are marketing themselves big time out there. They are making money. You know, they have the numbers too out there because their style and their geographical location, you know, that's not much. So what they have to do is strategic relocation. Okay, so where can I sell better? Is it in Liberia? Is it in UK, US? Where can I sell? Then you prepare yourself for that market. Then you concentrate more of your promotions there. You are Ghanaians. Yes, you still need your piece. So you market yourself in Ghana, but your concentration stays there because that is where the basis of your, you know, everything will come from. So I think that you are good. It will hurt me if you should change because Ghanaians are not giving you that attention. But at the same time, if you want to capture Ghana, then you need to dilute a bit, water down, or you go the hard way. You see out there as the bigger market, you chase it with full force, you know, with strategic planning and linking and all these kind of things, so that you can get there. You have everything it takes. You have everything it takes. But I see the problem as either marketing or location. I don't know. But that is what I see.
Right. But that's the thing, because if you listen to, sorry.
Sorry.
So if you listen to the Your Timing is Perfect album, this new album, it suffices everything you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I've
not had time to listen,
So because a song like You is what he's talking about. Or My Baby, the one in the background right now. So I do, you know, hold to your opinion and your suggestion. And I think it's a good one as well to add to what we're already doing. But that's what I'm saying. The album, like this song.
I will blame you.
And
Why
that's
is
the
that?
problem.
No.
Our only problem. You are-
Yes.
Why is
Gemini,
that?
You're
you need
looking
to.
for
Why you're not
solution
pushing the song? Push, bring it.
No, the guy is trying to take Cole to Newcastle.
Yes.
Why they are rapping, you won't take rap, go there. What is wrong with you?
Nah.
No, what is wrong with you? You see, when you want to stand out, that's why Atongo and all these names you were mentioning are standing out. For me, even the analogy you gave was wrong because it's not doing what they are doing. They are doing something traditional, something that would arrest you.
Yeah, they are taking something new to a new market.
Yes. But you tell the rap they do, you go copy them from there. So they take go there again saying you are targeting
When
the
the people
market.
then did themselves,
They
they
don't
don't
go
win
mind you.
award. They know they win award.
Yeah, so Charlie, you have to reconsider your direction. It's good that you can rap fast and yeah, you have that prowess, fine. But look at the market if you want to make money. Unless you just want to be an artist, knowing that you be artist where you're not going to make no money. If that's what you want, continue saying that you want, that's you want to live you. Don't leave you. Look at the market because you don't live in isolation. You live with people. So you try as much as possible to connect with those people you live. So I think you need a paradigm shift in your thoughts as to where you are going. Because if you're taking this rapping outside international, maybe Nigeria you go catch those places, West Africa, but not to Europe. Because the rappers they there. Rappers they there. Bro. Me, I tell you the truth. Sako DSF, they mix them with what do you call it? Yeah. So
I side with you.
Yeah.
Go check Sarkodie in hard raps and check the one you do the Azonto, the one recent ones you do where it bring people coming. It's open. I feel you are very good, but you want people to accept you for who you are, and that has created a perception. When you mention Gemini, oh, you be fast rapper. Okay, yeah, the amano. But going the extra mile to appreciate your song is a different thing. This morning you were saying something about Kwade. Look at the Kwades and look at the Lord Kenyas. They are fast rappers. But what they are saying, you vibe with it. You like it.
You identify
yeah,
with
so
it.
commercial for us, if the song is, the album is 12, you give us half the 6 and take your 6. That one, if you alone, you play in your room, we don't have problem. But the commercial one, we can jump to. Don't forget, parties, DJs also play through a certain BPM. And if it doesn't sit, they struggle to put you
But
up.
that thing there is wrong. You stop saying that, guy. But then you come on there, if a certain song doesn't mix with your BPM, it means you won't play it.
No. So,
Hey.
Andy, if you're playing a song and it's a hardcore rap, and the mood and the trend you are playing, you just need to, you just drop and come and play that. No. Sometimes you need to give what the market wants.
no, but then in DJing, I think you can get some MC come and say some few things.
That one, like, you don't just for draw if you want drop them.
Yeah, then we drop.
Okay. You need it.
So can
But then
I?
again,
But for me,
quickly,
I
let me
think
just
you
let's
got
just
it.
run up my guy. He talked about what do you call it? I just want to use the right words. Restricted funds, opportunity cost. When those issues come in promotion, then you know you are running on one leg.
And these are restricted funds. I said resources.
Resources, funds. Okay, resources.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, resources don't include,
It's not limited to funding.
but
Just
funding is included.
Of course.
Yeah. So when you have such bottlenecks, clearly your impact will not be felt as much as somebody who has a free reign, somebody who there's cash where they push out.
Yeah, but even
You get me?
Yeah,
So
I
some
got
of
you.
those things also play a role.
Yeah.
You know, in
Yeah.
us too. Because me, the last time I heard your name, Iche. Maybe the last time that manifested my beef, that's when I just heard. Apart from that, I feel say you go sleep. So this morning I say, hey, this guy there. Yeah. But to tell you the truth, if you ask me which one be Gemini in song one, I don't know.
Charlie,
Yeah.
allow me to promote my baby and Fiona.
Yes, my baby.
And we released
My
the
baby is
album
good.
with the new one, a video. I shot it in Norway. It's featuring DJ Chris, big up DJ Chris all the way in Norway. It's Give Me Your Love. So we dropped the album with the video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's the one we're pushing. out.
Eddie,
Okay, Andy, I think I got in late, but I'm going to pick up from the bits and pieces that has been shared. I think Ernest made some great points, and I think everybody that has spoken has made some real good sense. But for me, I'm gonna be trying to piece together what you're trying to say. So Ernest made mention about knowing your market and going for your market. And for me, most of the times when I talk to artists, when they come to us and they are like, okay, I want to position my music, the question that I ask them is that where do you want your music to be heard? I have been following music for a while, so I know Gemini, and I know certain artists have an album culture, and in promoting albums is one of the most difficult things to do. In certain jurisdictions, the album is picked, singles are picked, and we zone them and know where to promote specific singles. You get me? So from borrowing from what they've said, I think what you should be doing is to identify the kind of music and where you should promote them. Because you'll be shocked. You're going to be having probably the biggest rap star, hardcore rapper globally coming from Ghana, because he's learned the art and he's done it well. It's a matter of serving that part of the market as well. It makes it much difficult, especially when you want to serve to different demographics. So ideally, what Don is saying is, okay, well, instead of concentrating your strength on trying to capture different markets, if you want to be popular, come here, do what the market is demanding of you. You get me? So I think the question you should be asking yourself all the time is, where do I want to be? Where do I want to get the streams from coming? If I want the streams to be coming from Norway, I should be in Norway promoting my music, because that's where the market is. And you know how much it costs you to get outside here. For me, it's also about understanding the ecosystem of the music industry globally. For me, I believe there's a market for every kind of music. It's where to find the audiences. So those are the questions you should be asking yourself.
Right, thank you. Mr. Logic, please, wrap it all up for us, because we really...
Good morning. Yes, I've been listening to all the submissions. You know, it's good I was able to catch up.
Logic has a new name, Trouble.
Yeah. Seriously,
see the kettle?
See the way I
calling the
position,
pot black.
see the way I position and they watch the
Yeah,
white
yeah,
white.
yeah. Seriously, I think your observations are correct in terms of the songs you've chose to promote for him. That's a collaborative song. I don't think collabo defines an artist. It's just an effort. I mean, it's just a matter of tapping into other people's area. I think Gemini, if Patois can break in Ghana, why can't rap break here? The problem is not really how fast he raps. The problem is the people don't want to listen.
Straight up.
It is not how fast. Sarkodie was the fastest rapper. Baga and Eden. You can imagine how fast he rapped. Sarkodie's collabo with Edem on the Craze. Even it was Chi, you would struggle to hear what he was saying. But we were enjoying the style of rap. Gemini, I've been watching from behind for some time, just as you guys have all been doing. I think the industry itself, we complain about what we personally don't like. If like Coca don't like fast rap, it's quite rap and time don't then that perception will just transfer into other people. I have never had problem with the way he raps. It is not about, positioning yourself is also good, yes. You can say that Ghana is an illiterate country where you should sing only Chi. We have people who speak Ghana, Ewe, and all these people there. Some people don't even speak Chi in Ghana. So how about those people? So I don't think Gemini's problem is really the hard way he rap. It's the fact that we don't want to struggle. Yes, because see, if the industry players don't accept you, the masses will not receive you because they have to push you from this side. Now Andy has selected a song that he wants to promote for you. That's the choice of song he like. There's no problem with that. He will push this one for them to get through. But that would be Gemini featuring. Let's concentrate on him, Gemini. Sarkodie, I think, softened the way he rapped since he grew up. Way back when he was he was a bit younger. Right. Since he became more of a matured man, he has really softened how he raps. It doesn't mean that fast rappers cannot survive. The guy says a lot. Listening to the guy speak, at least an intelligent rapper. Seriously. These are the rappers we should encourage. Look at MI. MI came here and we embrace his way of rap. Manifest has also been pushed to soften his rap to a certain level to suit Ghanaians. That's not the way to go. How will we have real exports? The last time Sarkodie went to the BET, people will say, what could BET or Apuchi? What do you expect him to rap? If he had been rapping English, he'll say, we don't hear. So the guy is forced to keep, he can't compete with the people. The guy has to keep it on that level. I've always said that Ofechon, that song, it's not my favorite song because of how Sark was on a very soft rap. I'm sure it's your favorite song.
I swear.
You know, very good. Because we have two different earrings. Technically, it's not my favorite because I know Sark can do way, way better, but he had to come down low to fit Ghanaians. That's where the problem is.
Yes.
People must step out of Ghana. We always complain that we don't have, Nigerians cannot rock to our song. Do you know why? Because we have to always be confined here to fit our people. We don't support guys like this who are trying to go outside. Myself, I've been facing this problem, Andy. Oh, Logic, your songs are too hardcore. I've got songs online that are hardcore raga that I believe that Anybody who loves raga will love that song. But
Papi, the woman is a good thing.
people will say that, oh, it's too hard. Even my friends, some people
Make up.
But why did they
I think some people told me that that is raga. So the boys have to really go low to come on the PG level and now start calling that one dancehall. That is not dancehall.
Charlie, you do commercial songs, not the
Oh, I've done the first commercial. I mean, what you guys call commercial, Shubov. But we can do more of that. It doesn't mean that we have to come to the lowest of Ghana level.
No, but I
No,
believe
you are saying that you
The whole vibe, the whole attack on Gemini this morning is going to put some kind of complex on the guy.
I don't think it's an
The whole push on him. I'm happy he's not that kind of guy. I mean, you are discouraging him from keeping his hard rap.
Nah, they can't.
The guy has a problem.
Yeah, he doesn't have a problem.
No, Andy,
The problem is you don't want to
asked
listen
a
to that kind of
question.
rap.
And you don't see as
You don't want to listen to that kind of
and
rap.
in his answering, he made us understand that, like, like people were not identifying, people were not.
You know,
putting this kind of
Trigmatic. See,
So we are offering
Trigmatic is
reasons why
equally,
that could be so,
a
right?
hard
So
rapper.
he's not dumping his
But
spirit.
Trigmatic has reduced his level of his volume of rap. Just
Just
to
to
fit,
suit us,
just
yeah.
to fit
no
Ghana.
art in it.
Because I
Fit
started
Ghana.
appreciating Sako the other time in Slow Down. I'm telling you,
So we all for slow down.
Uh-huh.
We all for slow down because of
No,
Ghana.
what we are saying is,
choice.
The guy is commercially.
yes, and then Eddie gave him that green,
Thank you.
Oh.
that
But
turntable that choose the market.
You cannot choose market for music.
No, when you're doing an album,
when
you're doing an album,
Angelique
you can
Kidjo,
do a market.
Burna Boy, when he was doing his song, he didn't think about you.
Okay, guys.
He didn't think about me and you in Ghana. He did his song.
Maybe
And the song got here.
and
The song got here.
The spillover got to you.
But you
Oh.
see,
The spillover got
but
to
you see, with what you said,
He did it for some
it's
market. but
something
the spillover
I've been
got to you.
doing. Like that's
Yeah, that's music.
That's what Andy said. It's a perception that all my songs are fast. I just
Yes,
rap.
it's a perception.
But
And they are
what's-
popular to the people.
what's the song with EL? I like myself.
Yeah.
Come on.
The one you played with EL, that was on.
Oh, that was some old.
That was another nice song.
After that one, after that one, there have been other ones. You know, so the point is,
Stone.
When I Jay-Z come here, we say you want the best rapper in Ghana. Who will you present to Jay-Z? I mean, I ask a question. If Jay-Z enter Ghana now, he says he wants a rapper who can rap. Let's say rap culture. Who will you give Jay-Z? Mention one name. This will make your answer. Who will you give to Jay-Z?
I'll give him Gemini.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
give him
a time will come.
Yeah, I'll give him
A time will come for Gemini.
But
yeah, I'll give
God,
you
don't
that.
slow down.
You see,
Yeah, I'll
Keep
give
it,
him
keep it on the same way
let's
that you are
be
going.
real. So,
How real again can we be
I'm
than
coming.
what we are
The
saying?
way he's going hard.
Ah, what is
And he
that
does
called?
the
the
point.
I'm
It's
coming.
not-
there are
I'm
songs that
I'm
are
coming.
I don't do all rap. Like
You see,
What is
but
that
that is
called?
how you have positioned
But
yourself.
you are
that
not a
the
rap. You are not a
toughest
rap fan. What is
Yes,
that
you're
called?
the best rapper. But
Yeah,
the
that's
people
also
then go
an issue, whether
pay.
they're rappers.
Yes,
Yes.
you're not a rap fan, so you won't get the angle.
I am glad. I am glad.
You
I am
appreciate
glad.
it,
I am
yes.
glad you
Ah,
assume for
that's
me.
not the point.
Oh, I'm not arguing for you, but
So-
but where I sit, you are a high life man. I know you are a typical high life man.
Yes, but the fact that I'm a high life man doesn't mean I don't. I know.
No, that's why you are
Because,
complaining.
because I'm a rapper, so I follow rap. The kind of songs
Debbie.
It's 1-0.
Because they're all Ghana hits here.
Guys, you see, I've already lost my voice. I've already lost it. You guys are shouting.
I've been looking for this guy. I've been asking myself, what this guy did? What this guy did? This guy is a
So-
great rapper.
so please,
The
let's-
industry where we don't understand
Please,
music.
let's end it
We
here.
don't discourage them. We don't understand music. What we like is what we want people to do. That's not the way it's done.
Pandora 7 says, based on what the Don is saying, then he's introducing rap to us, so let's accept it. Gemini, don't change to the people. Let them adopt to you.
Yes.
All right. Asari Wal says, tell him to add something new to his style. Hardcore raps. It's gradually fading out of Ghana system. Like Payday, all he has rhymes. I'm done.
Kosiata has lost his impact since he reduced himself to singing.
Give some shouts.
Friday, yeah.
Yes,
Look
and
at
they tell
that
it,
song.
play my
Hip
baby
hop.
again, man.
That's what brought him to the limelight.
and then we have to
Really
play
pop.
Give Me Your Love because the video is out. Go on YouTube.
It's
Gemini
not
Orleans,
really
Give Me
matter
Your
again.
Love. The album is out. Your timing is
reduced.
perfect. It's on Boomplay, Aftown, Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play. All of them. Tidal. Follow me on Instagram, Gemini Orleans. Twitter, Gemini_Orleans_. Facebook, Gemini Orleans. Let's interact. Go get the album. Your timing is perfect. Bless up. Thank you guys for your opinion.
Free download it.
Bless up for the.
Free download it.
No, please.
Good. You see, he's trying to do the right thing. So it's difficult to sometimes get through the market. But if he had done some free downloads here and there, that would not be professional. But
If he does free download,
no,
you
I know,
sit
no,
here
no. And
condemn.
they talk about somebody who's trying to do the right thing and the difficulties he's facing. That's
But
what I'm
that's another
talking about.
issue. If he doesn't even end
Yeah,
up doing
because
free
even
downloads,
Kimbongo,
the song will be
song,
pirated.
there's no
Give
free
him two-
download.
Give me a week or two.
Right.
So I
Free
think those
download.
are the issues that we need to talk about.
Powered by Hitz 103.9 FM.